We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
No run here with Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's to the right side for Burton. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This returnable for Hardman. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The lefty right to the air to start. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Tua. Going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The NFL NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. 21G, 21G. Come on, two. 20, TX. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
It's just 11 MT.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Ashton Davis there to make a play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2, ready?
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Gun. Cut. Right at 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 1, ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Stop.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, 21 TA.
Now man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up a 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
All right.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight.
To throw is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. That goes for 58.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
Here we go.
Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
With the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Wide 80. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. To the pylon, he's in. Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go.
Right. 21 G. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Get set. Solo left side.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That one is complete to Hartman. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down.
Good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. Tua. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They snap it to Tua. He got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
3 brings up second and goal at the Bengals 5-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Gun. Stop. Can. 11. 12. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McPherson, good on the extra points. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense... On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20.
2 and out on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. Cover 2. 18. Low.
Tua gonna throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That is intercepted.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
21G. 21. Ready.
Now it's Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 50th reception of the season, and and he's got a first down to go with him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Get set. Wait, T. Corner, long.
Now Mixon, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get set. Wait, T. Set. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Hey. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar.
Throwing is Tua. It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 12. Got.
Now Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Down the field, he's got Burton. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 7.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Can. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180.
Brown trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal.
Here we go. Big 12. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
Here we go.
Or do they settle for 3?
180. Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving.
Where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Solo left Zion. Solo trip.
A shotgun snap for 2. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Get to the line.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. It's safe. But hey. All right, go. Hey.
Now Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Joseph Osai makes the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Tua now on 3rd down. And the defense had lucky to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. That one is complete to Hartman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now, after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Tua. Forced out left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Yeah, ready.
Tua to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing again, it's Tua. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Solo left Zion.
On second down, here's Tunga Vailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Get set. 22, long. Hey, 21, T8.
Throwing on third down, Tunga Vailoa. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are going to open up the lead to 8. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Right, 80, 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go. What?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
On one, ready?
Third down and 9.
11. Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Two and out on first down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Mixon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
The defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. it's going to be 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
On 2.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and
Here
goal.
we go.
4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
11. Here we go. Hey, can. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11. God.
Hero. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Right 80. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Corner, long.
A shotgun snap for 2. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
21G.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready, G,
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it! And he will score! Tyreek Hill, touchdown Dolphins. That's his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll find Case. That's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
11 MT. Take. Just set. Right 80. Raise up. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Can. Stop. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
It's 3rd and 4.
180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Second down, Burrow. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Gun, gun. Stop. 180. Place up. Stop.
Burrow to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's safe.
A play fake. Now two of the throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
A run here with Nixon. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
19-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
You're right here. Out.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do. Offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. They have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. It was a game played a drive.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give it that touch of my hater. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer. What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up,